Hey everybody, this is Sheila here with Love Reiki and Healing, Las Vegas, Nevada, and thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this time with you. Whether it's day, evening, or night, it is always wonderful we can come together and work on our healing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, our distance Reiki session, I think I'm going to still stick with that whole trauma that we've been going through. I'm still feeling like there's a very big release that we all need globally, individually, and collectively, to really let go of the collective trauma that we've been going through with this COVID-19 coronavirus, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to be kind of focusing on that, just really focusing upon the opening up and maybe the self-realization and releasing of the collective trauma that we've all been going through on such a global sense. So that's what we're going to kind of do today. So however you receive this is perfectly fine. It's perfect for you and it's what you need. So if you are open to just letting go and understanding the trauma that maybe has been affecting you, maybe throughout this entire time, maybe in just portions of the time space that we've been in, whatever it is, just really working on that to let go of it so it doesn't stay within our energy fields, because it's constantly coming to us, constantly moving. So we really want to let go of that layer by layer as much as we possibly can, okay? So go ahead and get yourself comfortable. And if you've never watched any of these videos, all you need to do is just be open to receive the Reiki energy, be open to receive any of the vibrations of the crystals or oils or smudges that are used, the sound sometimes if that's necessary. Just be open. Just allow yourself to be in a comfortable place. You can lie down, you can sit down, you can simply just listen or watch with no anything else but being in a chair, right? And just be open to allow that energy to come to you for your highest and best good, receiving the highest vibrational aspects of them all. Okay, so there we go. Also too, I do ask that you make sure you're breathing deeply, bringing in large breaths, opening and pulling back the shoulders to open the chest, open the heart chakra, and pulling that oxygen deep in and then releasing it deeply. Okay, so make sure you're breathing in a focused manner throughout the session. Okay, so as you're getting comfortable, I'm just going to grab some Palo Santo, which is getting quite small. my little nub of Palo Santo. Here we go. And this is just being used to cleanse the area around you. There we go. There we are. Oh, it's beautiful smoke. And I'm just going to grab my feather and just going to really place that all within your energetic body and mind, clearing the space that you're in, going over the crown chakra, the third eye, the throat chakra, focusing so much on the higher heart. And this chakra is where we are, or find our connection, right? Going over the heart chakra, and the solar plexus, and the sacral, and the root chakra. Just once again, bringing that around. Big breath in and out, pulling in life energy, releasing away your stresses. Here we go. Love Palo Santo, it's so good. Okay. Let's see, today the oil I'm going to use, if you've never watched, I only use Young Living oils. The reason I use them is for their energetic value. Besides the fact that essential oils are amazing, but the energy within this brand of oils is completely different than any other that I've ever used. So that's why I choose to use them, since I work with energy. If you have them, that's fantastic. If you'd like to get them, there's a link in the comments below. But today we're going to be using Trauma Life. I don't think you could read that very clearly there. Trauma Life. So this is one of the oils that may not smell particularly wonderful to some people, myself included. But that's not why we're using this oil. We are using this oil to help tap into that vibration. And so what Trauma Life does is, when we have been in places within our life that have caused trauma, like now, we are in a much larger aspect of trauma. It helps to tune us in. So the essential oils are used you can use it as a tool with energy work and with healing work to fine tune, to really pull in that vibration of healing for specific things. And Trauma Life is one of those that helps with trauma a great deal. Like I said, it's not maybe the particularly best smelling one. Honestly, for me, sometimes it smells different depending upon what I need, right? But that's what we're using today. So if you have it, go ahead and grab that. If not, don't worry about it. You'll still be able to benefit from the vibrations of the oils. So the way we use them is just a drop or two in the hand. See, like now today, it smells wonderful. So weird. Never weird, but you know. So we have the oil there. And really kind of just bringing that oil in with your intention. So our intention today is to work on our release of trauma, our collective trauma that we've been experiencing. And so we are asking the intention of these oils to come to you to help fine-tune your energetic bodies, to open up and release and work on the aspect of trauma that needs healing. Now, again, the intent for this video is to help heal the collective trauma we've all been going through, but this is wonderful for any kind of trauma that we've experienced in our lifetime or any other lifetime. And so if you find that that is your focus, that is perfectly okay. And just to go with that, right? So really sending the Reiki energy, that's powerful right there. It's amazing. Really sending that Reiki energy to you. Again, the reason I use the oils is because, again, the energetic value of them, I literally can feel the difference when I'm sending energy as I place it in the palm of my hands, the difference in the way my hands feel physically or energetically within it. So that's why I use them. It's a very important tool in my practice. Let's just continue to breathe in, allowing the vibration of the oil just to work within your energetic fields. Bringing in the breath, the intention of releasing any stresses, any worries. I'm just going to put a little bit of residue of the oil over the selenite here. Here we go. So we're just going to use the selenite today to help us cleanse and clear any outside influences within our energetic fields, within our energy bodies, any attachments or connections that are not of service to us. Okay? And so whenever we do healing, we want to make sure that we're sovereign in our own space, that we are, like I said, free of any kind of attachments, whether loving or, malicious, just to be within our own energy, our own frequency, without any other influencing factors, right? And so what that means for some people is people who are empaths or highly sensitive are a little bit more apt to experience feelings when people are or have attachments, but everyone has them. It's when we intertwine energetically, right? They're not a bad thing always. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they can be very draining. And sometimes they can be very loving. We may attach to someone else because we are in need of something that they are offering, maybe their light or their love. And so we attach energetically to them. Maybe not intentionally, but that's what happens. And so when we clear our energy and pull back all parts of ourselves, we are allowing nothing to be in our energy. We're pulling back all of our little cords of energy, and we're releasing anyone else's and sending them back with love and light, just so we can be in this space, okay, and receive the Reiki energy and our divine light and love of ourselves the way that we should. So I'm just kind of focusing over each chakra, the third eye, and the throat, throat chakra, and the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root chakra. I think I'm going to focus a little bit today upon the Earth Star chakra also, although I don't need to cleanse that. Let's see. I think the tuning fork I'm using today is 528, and so I'm not sure how it's going to come out on the video, but we're going to try it just to have that sound healing aspect to bring into alignment all of the chakras. So everything being in vibration, frequency, tuning all of our frequency into a healing. There we go. We'll see. So if it sounds, we'll get a little close to the microphone there. If it sounds in the video, that's great. If not, it'll still work for you. Okay. Oh, I feel so much better already. Okay. So releasing the trauma. Let's see. I'm going to start with this. I want to use a little bit of the black tourmaline. Love, love, love this crystal. And this works to help cleanse and clear our energy, but also it helps to transmute any lower vibrational energies or entities, thought patterns. And so it helps to basically turn the dark stuff to good stuff. How's that? In a basic definition of what this crystal does. And it just feels so good. It helps to ground us. And it's so important to ground, right? It's so important that we ground our energy when we are working on our energy, but on our healing. So we're just sending the vibrations. We're sending the frequency of this beautiful crystal. Amazing vibrations. Okay. And so you may be experiencing a little bit of tingling in the feet, or maybe the whole body, or maybe not at all. No matter what it is, it's perfect for you. It's how you're receiving the energy. We're just sending this with the intention to pull our energy down, to ground us into our Earth Star chakra. And I've done a few videos on those, so if you wanted to watch that, just pop over into the playlist and you'll find them. Bringing that in. So what happens with trauma is that, first of all, we have to cope. We cope with trauma in many different ways, and we have to get through it. And I always tell everyone that's, you've gotten through whatever was going on in your life, traumatic events that happened, and if you did not cope with them in a way that was healthy, that we need to work on that afterwards. And so a lot of our issues come up as adults or through our life that we need to release and to work on. So I'm just using some malachite. Helps to bring up emotions. It helps to clear away. And again, since we've been through this worldwide pandemic, if you will, there's a ginormous amount of collective trauma that we're going through. Everyone has been affected in some way, shape, or form on a planetary level, right? And so that's huge. It's not just, my parents lost me in the mall when I was 3 kind of trauma, which is still big. This is like if every person in the world was experiencing that, right? So it's a much larger pressure that's upon us. It's a much larger aspect of trauma. And so we've all experienced it, and then we all release it in different ways. Some people need to talk about what's going on constantly. Some people need to just simply detach. Some people need to reach out to others and see how they're doing. And, when they may be doing not so well, and maybe that would help them. So everyone does it in a different way. Some people need to volunteer and help others, and there's tons of different ways that we cope with the situations that are going on, but we need to make sure that we're not living in a place of fear, that we're not holding on so tightly to the vibration of trauma, that we are actively releasing and healing and letting go, and just constantly working on what's our next step in our healing journey. Not just, is my state going to reopen, or am I going to be able to go back to work, or, whatever the personal issue is for you. And there are several different ones that everyone's going through. Collectively, when we're doing this, it's not just focusing on the individual, but it's also focusing on our entire planet. So we're sending love, and we're sending light, and we're sending Reiki to every individual, with the intent to help heal them, right? Not just ourselves. Sometimes that is a little bit easier when we can heal collectively together. Breathing that in. Just need a little more here. There we go. Breathing in. Allowing that Reiki energy to simply wash over you. Allowing it to be active within your energetic field to help clear away. Maybe if your eyes are closed, you may want to take this moment to maybe ask your body, ask your energy, is there somewhere within your field that you need to release something? Maybe you'll have an awareness, or you'll, in your mind's eye, see a place on your body, or have a twinge, just an awareness or knowing of where some trauma maybe is collecting, becoming stagnant, and just simply send it love and ask it to be released and thank it. Right? Just thanking it for bringing whatever gift of understanding that trauma is bringing to you. Maybe you feel it in your solar plexus. Maybe you have lots of worry and stress. Maybe you are overthinking everything, every decision that you make. So maybe that your third eye or your crown chakra, perhaps the zeal, something like that. And you're questioning everything that we've been told. You never know. Wherever it resides within you, just allow it to be healed, be loved, and let it go. Breathing in deeply. Let's see. Okay. And I think again, for me, any kind of trauma, it's always better when we heal, when someone can help support us. How much better did it feel when, you had a boo-boo on your finger when you were a little kid, and, let me give it a kissy, and somebody gave it a little kiss or a little bit after a Band-Aid. It always felt better. And so for me, this right here, pink tourmaline, is that soothing, nurturing kiss over the Band-Aid, or the quick breath over something that burns. And when we work with trauma, I feel that this is a very important crystal. It holds a very loving frequency. It allows us to tap into that nurturing and supportive vibration. And when we let go of something that could be hurtful to us, it could bring up other emotions that need to be healed. And so this is just a very soothing crystal. And I think it's very important to soothe and to nurture when we're healing, and let you know that you're doing the very best that you can do. And I'm so proud of you. And you're doing so wonderfully. So really bring that in. Really feel that vibrational hug and that love being sent to you. Okay. Here we go. A little bit more. Breathing in and out. Pulling the Reiki into your heart chakra, connecting all the chakras above and below, and pulling your energy down into the Earth Star, opening our higher heart chakra, that space between our throat and our heart, opening that chakra to connect and to feel the unity, to send love to every person, every being on our beautiful planet. And if you are guided, you may sit with this energy as long as you like. And for those that are ready to come on back, simply take a breath in, release, and slowly bringing your awareness back into the room. Taking in a breath, slowly opening your eyes when you're ready, knowing that everything that's transpired has been perfect for you. And I thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this healing journey with you. And I'll see you soon.